So I wanted to take this time to just give you a really quick deeper dive into what works over and over and over again in so many concentric circles that we are connected to. So Daily Detox Plus is micronized phenolphthalein zeolite. You can go to the website of the person who shared this with you, and you can literally pull the certificate of analysis, and it's going to show exactly what's in it. Literally, it's been used in Chernobyl. It's been used in all kinds of crazy places where they've had major toxic spills. But the thing is that for your body, it's going in at a cellular level and it's only going to pull out what's bad. So if it's a cancer cell, it's going to go in and it's going to keep sweeping that cell till it either A, all of the cancerous cell comes out, or B, the cell decides it's going to self-destruct after 72 hours. It is like crazy to learn all of the things that we've learned, and you don't have to learn them. But we like to share, and for those who want to know, you can, and for those who don't, that's fine. You have Restore. Restore is literally all of your major and trace 92 of them minerals, which you'll hear a lot of people talk about things like sea moss. And I tend to cringe when I hear them talk about it, because unless you sourced it well, which most people don't control where it comes from, you don't know where it's coming from. My husband and I joke often because I'm a beach girl. My son is now a beach boy at 18 months, and I'm in the water. And we chuckle because I'm always saying, hey, I should start a sea moss business right here, because that's all everybody else is doing. They're not checking to see, well, what pollutants were in the water, how many microplastics were in the water. They're not testing. They just think because they're crunchy granola natural, that because it's natural, it's good. And natural today means you've got over 70,000 chemicals that's typically coming up in it, and typically a whole lot more, because our bodies are exposed to that many. But depending upon what you're dealing with in terms of sourcing, it's typically a way, way, way more coming out of your soils and coming out of your water. But I'm saying that from the perspective of a farmer and an environmentalist that just reads a lot too much, right? CBD, THC free, amazing because it supports that endocannabinoid system. And I'm going to ask Sister Grace to break that one down in a minute. The other being Region X. Region X is actual support for your natural human growth hormone. What I love about all of these products is that they're not like stopping your body from doing what it's designed to do. It only literally like comes in as a support, saying, all right, come on, do your thing, do your thing. And that's what's been so amazing. So myself, when I was struggling with breastfeeding, I saw the connection between the Restore and the Region X and actually getting that breast milk supply up. But it's only because it was working in synergy with the Daily Detox Plus that was actually cleaning the breast milk and cleaning me up at the same time. Super huge, and just how it's impacted so many in my circle. Then you have Dream. Dream actually gets you that deep restorative sleep that so many people need. I listen to people in all kinds of spaces that they're constantly sharing, right? Because you could read it when they're on these different social media, like they're up at 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning. And I'm saying, what are you doing? You're either A, desiring to be manic, B, you're desiring to have that whole, what they call hyperactive space, or C, you just don't recognize that you're killing yourself. Because anytime you get less than 6 hours of sleep, you literally are crashing your immune system by 60%, and you're causing your body to go on hyper mode and creating cancerous cells. Relieved, it became one of my new best friends. And I laugh because I actually have divorced myself from it because I don't have any more pain typically now. So my husband and I were just checking, like, where is that Relieved bottle? But that's what's amazing to me. Like when I have something that works and it gets to the point that it's done its job sufficiently that I'm not having to always run for that bottle, that's hugely impactful for me. And that's in my relationship with both Relieve as well as Dream. I don't need it every day. Moringa, I love it. It's an everydayer, because it's literally a plant that I grow. But it's a plant that, because it's been sourced by this company much better than what any regular company can do, they've got a chance to process that entire plant, not the portion of the leaf or the this or the that, but the entire plant. So amazing, because I see the sea of miracles. So with Daily Detox, we have people who've done that and they've taken it every hour on the hour and they've beaten cancer. They've beaten C19. Restore, right? These things in synergy. Add that in with the M plus. Oh my goodness, you're talking about if you have weight issues, it's going away. If you have issues with digestive system, myself, I put on a whole bunch of weight. I was in the 3s because I had sat down for 31 weeks. So we talk about, right, the importance of movement. Well, I was the example of what happens when you don't move. So the inflammation was horrible, right? The weight had come on extremely huge. But then we watched the weight just start flying off. And that's the thing. Sometimes people think people are fat just because of what they eat and this, that, and so. Well, oftentimes it's really the toxicity. So when you marry Daily Detox Plus, Restore, THC-free CBD, the Region X, the Dream, the V Plus, the Relieve, the M Plus, you've literally created the best wellness preparedness kit whereby your body is ready regardless of what is going on, because you've been able to then stand up your wellness and then allow yourself to really stand back from a falling system. So get back to the person that sent this to you, 757-982-7777. You can text us and we can just make sure that we keep you connected with the people who are a part of this bigger movement that we're creating to just help to serve with wellness, wealth, and freedom.